Hello. So I'm gonna suggest you the top 11 and subs that I think will be the best for Game Week 1. This is not my original squad, guys. I'm gonna go through the best replacements and recruitments possible for all areas of the game, that is defense, midfield, and attack. Hope you like and share the video. So, considering first game week will be the blank game week for big teams like Manchester City, Manchester United, including Burnley and Aston Villa, I think. You may be wondering which approach shall be the best, and here I am to give you an insight on that. So, the first one is keeper selection, and it is always a tough choice, especially for defense when you are going through the first game week. You don't want your team to be messed up. So the rule that I have in selection of defense and keeper is that you spend very less in them, and you spend minimal and hope for the best outcome from the defense and keeper, as you don't uh, expect any teams not conceding a goal in the opening of the season. Yeah, some might not concede a goal, but usually I think that it will be very hard to guess which team will concede and which team won't. Um so let's go through this. So and if we maintain minimal expense in our goalkeeping and defense, then we can adjust our team brightly in the midfield and attack portions so that we can cover the losses if we bear any losses from defense through attack and midfield by recruiting the players that can give outcome. So first of all, let's go through the keeper. So goalkeeper, I think, yeah, you could keep Ederson if he was playing in the first game week, but as City are not playing, so we have to choose wisely. So I'm gonna go for a very the keeper that cost less and can give good outcome. So I'm gonna remove Ederson, remove him as well, and keep. So I think, well, in my actual team I had kept Ramsdale. So he has recently joined Sheffield United after the departure of Dean Henderson. So he will be, I think, the number one goalkeeper for Sheffield. And let's see what fixtures Sheffield have. So I picked him. So let's restore Ramsdale, and I kept another one. The another keeper I kept was Miyajik. So this keeper, this is the keeper that won't play. So it is just for balancing the font. You can keep anyone here. I have kept him. So I'm gonna see his fixtures. So fixtures pretty good for the opening days. First game is home game. Home advantage is always a great one in football. So I think he will be good in this position. The other option you have is Guaita uh, or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce his name exactly. So he is a Crystal Palace goalkeeper, and he will be a good choice as well. But my choice here is Aaron Ramsdale. So the another one, you can keep Alexander Arnold in your defense, but you would have to compromise your midfield for that. So I'm not gonna keep him. So the choices among the mm, defensive choices I have, the first one is Lucas Digne. So he is from Everton, and so I'm going to restore him. He has the fixtures. So the first one is against Tottenham. So I kept Digne for the upcoming fixtures, not exactly for the first one. And I don't know if Tottenham will be conceding any goals or not. But Everton will, I think, be giving a good, uh, good competition for Tottenham. And if Everton does so, then Digne, I think, is gonna perform well. So I've kept him. His fixtures are pretty good. So another one, I'm gonna remove him. So another one, another player that I have here is Kyle Walker Peters. So he is from Southampton and he is a right back, I think. So in the defense, you should generally keep the ones uh, you know from the right or left of the pitch, who can generate the attack and involve in counter attacking football, so that they can score goals and provide assist and give you more points. So the same happened a season ago. Alexander Arnold, he was a great defender as well as uh, an excellent choice for attacking defense, and he had almost, I think, 13 assists. So right back and left back, they are the good choices. So Kyle Walker Peters, right back from Southampton, his price is 4.5. So it's very much less risky. So I'm gonna remove him. So another one is Bernardo. So Bernardo is from Brighton and 11.5% people have selected him. I don't know why. And he is not the main keeper that he is not the main defender that I'm looking forward to, but he can be a good replacement if he plays. I'm going to restore here. So here I had Ferguson and I'm keeping Ferguson here. Uh, he's injured right now, but if he plays in the opening game week, uh, then he is a good choice. Just 4 million, and it's a very low price for a defender that's gonna play for sure. And he is also, I think, a left back or a right back. I don't know which side he plays on. I'm not sure. So I'm going to restore the player that I had. So Douglas, he is from Leeds. Well, I just brought him to manage the price sheet of my team, so he does not necessarily have to play. So by doing this, I can invest a lot more in my midfield and forward players. But I think I'm gonna invest on those who are playing in the first game week and not the players, the City or United players whom I'm gonna have to bench, and they have a lot of price tag in them. So it's gonna be a huge risk, and I don't want to take that risk, so I'm not gonna put them. So this is not my squad. I'm gonna replace these and put the favorable players I think will be excellent pick for the first game week. So Willian, I will start from the right. Willian, he is a good pick as well, but he's gonna play for a new club, and playing for a new club is always hard. Well, Willian might score some points, but I'm not gonna keep him. So I'm gonna restore the player that I had before. So this is Salah. You can keep Salah or Mane, but the first fixture is home fixture, and I think Salah will score in home fixture against Leeds United. I also didn't keep Alexander Arnold in defense because it's the Premier League champions versus the championship champions. So Leeds are the champions of the championship, and Salah, and Liverpool, they are the champions of the Premier League. So they are gonna face each other, and we don't know what is gonna be the outcome. But Liverpool has its first game at its home, so I think it will be a home advantage, and Salah will hopefully score. So the another one is GH. It's a bit risky picking up GH, but I didn't get a better replacement in the midfield. So I kept GH. He will be playing for sure if he doesn't get injured. So and Chelsea has a easy fixture, so he can be useful. And here I can keep Son. So Tottenham has a pretty good fixture few for a few games, starting games. So here one, two, three, they are all green. The fourth one is with United. So I think you can keep Son as well as Kane, Son or Kane or both, because Tottenham has a great fixture, but you don't know if they are gonna play well. But if Tottenham plays well, then I think Son will score or assist. He will be involved in Tottenham's goals, so he is an important player. So I'm gonna keep. So here is to so this Saint Maximin is a good player, and he also has easy fixtures. He is from Newcastle, and after lockdown, he showed his quality, caliber a lot by playing very well. So I think he is gonna be a good placement with great value and great results. So I'm gonna keep him here. So another one is Aubameyang. Of course, you can't leave Aubameyang out. He is the one with the most goals for Arsenal. He is involved in a lot of goals for Arsenal. He is the main player of Arsenal, and the Arsenal has a couple of good fixtures. And I'm gonna replace him with De Bruyne or some player from United after the 2 game weeks. So that's why I kept him here. And let's go to the forward options. So the forward options, you can keep Murray as one of your forwards. He has a very low price tag, but I'm not gonna keep him. So the first one I have kept is Bamford. He is from Leeds United, Championship top scorer for Leeds United. I think 16 goals in Championship. So he can be a good player, to use as a substitute, and he can be a great replacement for rotation, as I think he's gonna play for the Leeds. So another one I have kept is Mitrovic. So Mitrovic is from Fulham. I think Fulham, they are not gonna perform well defensively, but attackingly Mitrovic, he has experience in Premier League, and he might score some goals. So he can be a good selection. You just have to wait and see how he plays. Well, he can come and go. He can be in and out in the formation top 11, as I have five great midfielders and four defensive choices. So he can play in rotation. So another player, I think you have guessed it. You have all guessed it correctly. And the player that I'm keeping here is Badi. Badi, the top scorer of previous season. So I think he's gonna have a good start and he's gonna be consistent throughout the league. So I don't have any plan to remove him or take him out of my team. So friends, this is my team for starting this new fantasy season. Hope you like it. Yeah, there can be some changes as well. You can keep GH out and Mitrovic out as well, and you can keep Danny Ings instead of Mitrovic, and some other defender like James Ward-Prowse in place of GH, so that you can balance out the attack and midfield. You can do that as well. That's a good option. And there is zero point 0.5 left in bank that can be useful for upcoming game weeks. So I'm not gonna include any City or United players. Just gonna see how this team will score, and then after a couple of game weeks, then I'm gonna uh, include some of the United or City players. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is my team, and my first 11 will be. I'm gonna show you my first 11. So this is gonna be my first 11. I don't know if Bernardo will play or not. My first choice was Ferguson. I can if Bernardo doesn't play, then it doesn't matter. I don't expect a lot of points from my defense. I could change one of the defenders because Ferguson is injured, and but the remaining team for my first game week will remain the same. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna captain Salah. Let's see his fixture. The first one is with West Brom. So I think I'm gonna captain Vardy or maybe Aubameyang or Salah. Well, Salah, I think he's gonna score a goal or two. I don't know. Well, Salah is also a good captain pick, and Aubameyang is better. I think you can also keep Vardy as your captain for the first game week. So that's my time, friends.